It's Week 7 of the National Football League. And we've got J.C. Jackson, who's stating his place among the league's best.
Off we go from Denver. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Back to Mixon on second down. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Rodgers.
Yeah, this pass broken up. That's in coverage on 3rd down. That is not easy to hold on to. So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt at 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading them out, the 26 overall pick from the 2020 draft, former Utah State Aggie, it's Jordan Love. And this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw now, here's Love. Got an open man here, it's KJ Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Broncos at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
From their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to get that big advantage early.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Love. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Love now to pass on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Love. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jet 16. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Love looking to throw it. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. First and goal from the 3. They'll run with Davis Price. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Davis Price. And this time he is in. Ty Davis Price with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Fighting for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 1-7-0 on the ace. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Flush. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Rodgers, that's caught. And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return? Everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. And New York set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. That makes the score 21-0. After the play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New York ready to go again offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because...
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
16 yards to the 16 and a first down. On play action, Love to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Mixon. We'll get this to about the 38.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And
this is going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They've got the lead here as they begin this drive, trying to get that bad taste out of their mouth from the loss last week to the LA Chargers. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Four yards remain for second down.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2. Love with it. Got a man complete. It's Hamler.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 41-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Second down. Here's Davis Price.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Love. They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love under pressure, and they got to him again. Von Miller, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports app. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Here we go.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
face it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be first down, Denver. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 57 yards rushing for him now.
So they have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Davis Price will try to pick it up. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Tyler Beatty, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they send each other. You never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And now here's a carry heading left. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for Broncos score. Tyler Bailey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. And he drops it incomplete. Face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A draw play for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they needed two. They could only get one. 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And the Jets will take over.
And New York set to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to let it go again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll find Pittman. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
For the winning team here, Charles.